What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out my Taurus G2c 9mm. I've had this for like, I don't know, a couple years now. 2 or 3 years probably. And I originally bought it for like a camping gun, just something cheap to take with me that I didn't really care if it got damaged or whatever. But it actually turned out to be pretty underrated for the price. You know, sub 250, 260, I can't remember exactly what I paid for it, but I know it was under 300. And well, first I'm going to show you it's clear. For all the internet safety officers out there that I make sure I'm safe, it's clear. It comes with 2 magazines. Hold 12 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. And the grip texture that comes on these is pretty good. I just didn't like the teardrop kind of design it had. So I got these, I think it's not exactly Talon grips, but it's like the same thing that they stick on. It's got a really nice texture. And it keeps the circle open here for the Taurus symbol. And yeah, I mean, I think they're like 10 or 15 bucks on Amazon, and they've been on here for, you know, almost 3 years, and it hasn't lifted or anything like that. And it even comes with the grip stuff stickers to put on the extended part here on the magazine, which is another cool feature of these mags. They come with this like pinky extension here, so it really fits my hand perfect. That way your pinky's not hanging over the edge. It's curved, so it just holds it in place. I mean, this thing feels pretty nice in the hand. It's got the little memory spot, I can't remember what they call it, here for your index finger, and then one on the other side to put your thumb when you're shooting. It also has the loaded chamber indicator here on top that pops up. It's like a little red thing so you can kind of see, you know, that way you don't have to press check, unless press checking is your thing. So the trigger, it's not terrible, it's not great, but I mean, it's kind of a lot of play until you get, you know, down to the wall. And a lot of people complain about the little finger blade. So when you press it in, it never goes like all the way in the trigger, so it sticks out a little bit. I really haven't noticed, you know, it hasn't been that big of a deal for me. You know, some people got sensitive fingers. But and there's a reset. It's actually pretty good reset, and then you're right there, so shooting it fast really isn't a problem. And I don't know if this is the newer version or not, but I know a lot of the ones I've seen online, it says Miami, Florida. This one was made in Bainbridge, Georgia. So I don't know if these are better quality than them, like a newer version. I'm not too sure, but I mean, this thing, you know, over 1,000 rounds and not one malfunction. So pretty good for what you pay for the gun. And obviously you get what you pay for. I mean, you know, for being such a cheap gun, you really can't expect it to have, you know, an awesome trigger. I mean, some of Glocks that are, you know, $600-700 bucks or whatever, those triggers aren't great. I do love Glock though. Used to own 43, I think it was, the 40 cal one, subcompact, little micro guy. It's pretty snappy. I ended up getting rid of that a while back. So I'm going to be ordering soon a Glock 19. Always wanted to get one of them. And eventually I'm going to get the Glock 45. The serrations on here are actually pretty good. They're not too deep where it like hurts your hands. And then in the front it's got like these grooves in the barrel. I guess you could, use that for press checking, but it also has second strike capability. So if you got like a light primer strike, you can keep firing it till it goes off. And the sights are nothing to write home about. I mean, they're just some average sights. The rear is adjustable. The newer G2c, I think, model comes with like it fits Glock sights on it, so you have more options there. But really, for me, for just being a cheap gun, I'm not gonna put any money into it, by like updating the trigger and all that. When I'm getting the 19, this gun was pretty much just for, when I go camping in some areas, there's animals that can eat you, so I want to get eaten, And obviously it comes with the accessory rail in the front here, and I have a light on there. It's rechargeable. I think the brand is QR Laser. It was one I got off of Amazon. I can't remember the price. I think it was like $30 or 20 something around there, and it's actually been really good. I didn't have to charge it or anything, over a year. Thing still works. Every once in a while I put it on the charger just to make sure it's full. You don't want to have someone creeping into your house in the middle of the night and that's when your battery dies. That's not good. You want to make sure you can identify what you're shooting at. But you just click it once for just solid light, or if you hold it down, it's got a strobe, which this thing is super bright. I'm not really sure on how many lumens there are, but it's definitely bright enough. It'll light up a room. Yeah, like I said, it comes with 2 magazines, 12 round mags. They're metal. Actually, they seem pretty durable and they work as they should. And also, I think you can take the G3 mags or whatever, or the G2c, something, one of them that has the bigger mag for bigger capacity. It will stick out a little bit, but I believe there's a company that makes like sleeves, to fill in that gap in between, or you could 3D print them. And the ammo that I'm running in here are hollow points. I can't remember the name offhand. I'll put a picture in right now. So this is what I use for carrying. Federal Premium, Personal Defense, 147 grain, jacketed hollow point, nickel plated cases and high performance primers. These are actually really good rounds. So yeah, on this I just have a mix. Some of the other rounds that I use, I got just some of this cheaper 115 grain stuff to plank with, and then Winchester, some 115 grain, just some cheaper stuff. I got a bunch of boxes of those. I haven't tried these out yet. CCI Blazers, 147 grain. These are pretty good too. Check them out. But yeah, I've shot hollow points, full metal jacket, all different kinds, and I haven't had any malfunctions, so that's good. I'm currently carrying this pistol right now until I get my Glock 19, then I'll be carrying that, because my other guns that I have, not really suitable for carrying. Like I got an 1873 Cattleman revolver, 45 long Colt, big old cowboy gun. Then I got a 38 Special Colt police, like an old police gun, the police positive 38 Special, and my Beretta model 85 BB, that shoots 380. I wouldn't really want to carry 380, especially it only holds, I think it's 8 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. And this, I mean, 12 rounds plus 1 in the chamber, I feel comfortable carrying that. But when I get the Glock, that'll be a lot nicer. It holds 15 rounds, and then you can use bigger mags than that also, from like the 17 and whatnot. But yeah, the mag release is actually a pretty good spot, and the mag flies out freely. It's got pretty good spring behind it, and it's got the thumb safety also, that when you grab it and you just swipe right down and you're ready to go if you want to use that. I usually don't use the safeties, but it's got the trigger paddle safety anyways. And yeah, I know a lot of people think Taurus, they've had some bad luck in the past. They've had some troubles with some firearms, but I mean, there's some other bigger companies that they're having some troubles too with guns going off. I'm not gonna mention any names or anything, but those guns are way more expensive. So if you're looking for something cheap, even just to shoot, for like target practice or home defense, or even if you want to carry it, this is a good, reliable gun. Just make sure you get your training and clean it, make sure it's lubed up. And try not to use cheap ammo if you're going to be concealed carrying, because you don't want to trust your life with some cheap ammo that could possibly jam up, or some of that steel casing stuff with the rough texture. Just spend the money and get the good ammo. And you should always train with the ammo that you're going to use. And as for holsters, I have this made by Warriorland. You can see that. It's in the waistband kydex. So it does not fit with this light on. So when I carry it, obviously I don't have the light on. Usually if like I'm at home or something like that at nighttime by the bed, I'll put the light on. Alright, got the light off to show you what it looks like and fitting in the holster. So the light, it's got this this part here that pinches together, and it's got this bolt that goes across that fits right in that little groove. So it's pretty easy to take on and off, just one little Allen screw there. So fits in there really nice. The retention, it holds it super good. I mean, you really have to shake this hard to get it to pop out. And it's got that nice satisfying click. That way you know it's in there. It's actually pretty comfortable to wear this. Obviously, I'm probably not going to get another holster that fits with the light, because I'm going to be switching to the Glock 19. So, and this holster is adjustable retention and cant, so you can turn this to make it, whichever way you want, to make it as comfortable for you. And obviously it's a right hand draw. I'm right-handed, so yeah, here's what it looks like without the light on there. Not a bad little gun. I mean, it's not super ugly, like a high point. The boat anchor of guns. But yeah, overall, for the price, I mean, I think this gun is really underrated. Even some of the more popular gun tubers, they had a hard time finding anything like really bad to say about it. But yeah, this one's been really good. Perfect little gun to take camping, or you know, maybe even just keeping your car in the glove box as like a backup. You can never have too many. And as always, I want to take this time to give a shout out to all the vets, military, first responders, and police officers that are trying to do the right thing and make the world a better place. You guys are the real heroes. Hoping soon here to get to the range and pop off some rounds. I got a bunch of my guns I like to shoot. I haven't done that in a while. Got this new range I'm going to be going to here soon. I'm not sure how they are about filming, but I'm going to try to film and, you know, get some of that stuff for the channel. And also check out my other videos. I got one on my Aero Precision M4E1 AR, and my other guns too. I've been doing like these little, not really reviews, just kind of showing what I got, showing my collection. Alright, well, thanks for tuning into the video. Consider hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button, it really helps the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.